Greetings to everyone. My name is Artem Khachaturyans. I'm a physicist, engineer working in high nanotechnology company in the Netherlands, in Rotterdam area. The purpose of my recording of this video now is my will to express sympathy and solidarity with Chechenian people in general, and especially here in Europe. Because during the last period of time, especially last several days, there were quite sad happenings, quite sad things that had happened with local diaspora, local Chechenian community here in Europe. But first of all, I would like to mention that during many last years, there is a lot of injustice, a lot of very bad things, very bad relationship from parts of certain European authorities, some I would say even governments, political powers, forces, and so on, towards Chechenian people. As an example, I can say that, as all of you most probably know, several months before, last year, 23rd of August, in Berlin, there was a murder. One Georgian citizen who is Chechenian by ethnicity, by nationality, Zelim Khangashvili was his name. He was murdered, cruelly killed in the middle of the day, in the middle of the city of Berlin, by a killer who came from Russia. And then it was very difficult to demand proper investigation and interrogation of this case. Finally, as we know, Germany was forced to confirm, actually to confess that indeed, and it was very clear from the very beginning where it comes from, where it came from, but they had to confirm that they had to undertake some proper actions, and they took out two Russian diplomatic workers from Germany. They claimed they as persona non grata, and for justice we indeed need to mention that, but also for the same justice we need to mention that after that literally nothing had happened, and we don't see any further progress in this interrogation. And during the last several days, and this is actually the reason I'm forced to record this video, because I'm really upset and I really was to express my solidarity to Chechenian people. So first of all, in Germany, in a small town called Gera, there lived one representative of one Chechenian man, one representative of Chechenian diaspora. His name was Hamzat Arsamakov. For some unknown reason, he was put in a German jail, and there he was not given proper food. He had been tried to be fed with pork. They only were giving him pork, and as you know, Muslim people, for them it is absolutely forbidden to eat pork, but they refused to give him something else, and because of that he was in hunger, and finally his medical condition was really desperate, was really bad. It was so bad that direction of this, the management of this jail had to release him, and they brought him back to the place he lived at, and it was in some dormitory. And the director of dormitory a long time didn't want to accept Hamzat back to the dormitory. Finally she accepted him, but somehow he was placed in the basement. So in a very, very bad conditions, without providing any medical help and providing any visitors, any other kind of help, just a human relationship, even minimal one. So finally he was accidentally, just randomly, just with the help of God, he was found accidentally. I highlight this. By them he was found that he's there, and they tried to visit him. They tried to help him, but the director of this dormitory didn't allow them to do that. Finally they won this fight, let's say, and they got the possibility to visit him, and finally they brought him to hospital, but unfortunately his condition by that time, and he by the way, he spent in the basement at least several months, like 2-3 months or something like that. His condition was so bad that unfortunately eventually he died. So this is very sad, and this just shows what kind of relationship what kind of treatment it was done. I'm absolutely sure, and every adequate person is absolutely sure, that the only reason for that was because he was Chechenian. Because the relationship to Chechenians people frequently is so bad in Europe. They are treated as terrorists, as bandits, and this is absolutely not true. This is a real false. This is really an unjustified supposition. But finally, this is what happened to him. And only few days later, all we here knew that several tens of Chechenian young men were arrested in different places by German law protectors, by police, and so on. And they were blamed as if they were preparing some big terroristic act. And this was really shown and highlighted in all the mass media, in TV, in newspapers, everything. But no one then even mentioned that actually they were unguilty, that the prosecutor didn't accept their guilt, because there were no proof for their guilt, and many of them were released just after a small interrogation, like after 1 hour or something like that. But no one mentioned that. And also the problem that sometimes it was really done very cruelly. For example, one of these young men, it was said to him they're going to perform a search in his apartment, and he told, okay, I can help you, I understand you want to find some weapon in my apartment, I can help you, you take me, you got me already, but please do it in an acceptable way, because I have wife and I have small children in an apartment. And what they did, they really exploded the door of this apartment when the small kids were inside. So this is absolutely unacceptable. And then they made just a very, very little, very small search. They didn't even look under the bed. They didn't do anything. So it was absolutely obvious that the purpose of all these things was to present Chechenians as terrorists, as bandits, to paint them with a black paint, let's say in that way. And this is what they did. And then no one actually told this is not true. They were accepted as unguilty. No one did anything. And this is really a problem. It was absolutely not highlighted, absolutely not mentioned. So imagine, many people again heard about these cruel, as if cruel in parentheses, Chechenians, about these terrorists and so on. But then no one, literally no one have heard this is absolutely false. This is absolutely not true. In this regard, I would like to express my solidarity, my sympathy to Chechenian people. And on top of that, I would like to say several words to this German police, to all these people who actually planned this theater, this circus, as if all this bad, annoying, unacceptable thing. You know what? Just don't stop there. Don't be satisfied with what you reached already. Just continue. If you think Chechenian people are bad, go further. Go to all the Caucasians. For example, I am Caucasian. You see, I'm also like black haired. I don't have a beard, but I have something like that. And I also a little bit speak Chechenian. And what I would like to say to you, to the German police, I really call you, just come here. I'm not in Germany, I am in Rotterdam. But, you know, the borders are open. So just come here. Come to me, to my apartment. Your task will be a little bit less difficult, because you don't need to explode the door of my apartment. You know, there is absolutely no need for that, just because there is no women, no little kids over there. I live alone. So just come, just see. Probably you blamed these Chechenians that they take some photos of synagogue. I also took photos of synagogues sometimes, and sometimes I also go to churches, and I also like make photos of churches. And again, I also speak Chechenian. I'm also Caucasian. Just come to me, show me, show everyone what kind of people you are. Show to the whole world what kind of people you are. And don't forget to bring also your proof that I am bad guy and I am going to do something bad. Just come here and show, and that I want every other people, all the people, just to see what you are doing. This is absolutely unacceptable. And again, I would like to express my sympathy and solidarity to Chechenian people. Just stay strong and everything will be good.